How to pick a watch for your boyfriend. The ultimate guide. Hi, welcome. ExceptionalTiming.com is here to help you choose the perfect watch for you or your boyfriend. If you're looking to pick a watch for your boyfriend and you do not know where to start, then you have come to the right place. Picking out an accessory for your significant other can signify a great step in your relationship, and your boyfriend will likely cherish the gift forever. However, it can be a daunting task because of how many different things you have to take into account, such as price, style, what brand to get him, and even superstitions. Thankfully, everything you could ever need to know about buying your boyfriend a watch can be found below. You will no longer have to be worried about finding him the perfect watch, as you will be sure as long as you follow this guide. To learn more about how to pick a watch for your boyfriend, continue listening. Know if brands matter to him. If you're looking for a watch for your boyfriend, then you'll want to figure out whether or not brands matter to him. If they do, then you'll want to take the price of these brand watches into account. According to Lux Digital, the best current watch brands are Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Audemars Piguet. These watches are durable and all-round luxurious, as they are well known for a good reason. These watches have everything you could ever want from a brand-named watch. The only downside to these brands is that you have to pay for the name. If brands do not matter to your boyfriend, however, then you'll be able to find one of quality for a much better price. Just because a watch is not a name brand does not mean that it will be inferior. The only difference may just be that your boyfriend will not be able to show off the household brand name. Know his lifestyle. To pick a watch for your boyfriend, you'll want to be aware of his lifestyle. For instance, if he spends a majority of his time at the beach or in the pool, then you'll want to gift him a watch that is water resistant. Keep in mind, however, that even watches that are resistant to water can still be damaged by over-submerging. No watch is fully waterproof, and any watch has the ability to be ruined by an excess of water. Something else to keep in mind is if your boyfriend frequently goes to the gym. If he does, he may appreciate a watch that is more geared towards fitness, such as a Garmin or Fitbit watch. Both of these watches have high rankings and are excellent choices for someone who enjoys sports or fitness. These watches can track activity levels, heart rate, and sleep patterns. If you think any of these fitness-related measurements will benefit your boyfriend, then you will want to consider getting him a fitness watch. Know what size to get. To pick a watch for your boyfriend, know what size he needs. There are different sizes available for every watch, and so you will want to pick the one that fits him. Depending on the size of the band, it could make a difference with the face size you select. For example, if the watch band is small and slim, a large face may look awkward, and a smaller one would be much more complimentary. Although you will need to determine what size he is. You will want to do it in a way that does not draw too much attention. If you want to keep his watch a secret, you will have to find his size slyly. One way to do this is by finding his past watches and bringing them with you to compare. You may not be able to ask directly. Otherwise, he may catch on to what you are planning. Determine his style preferences. When picking a watch for your boyfriend, you'll want to consider his style preferences. If he has a more flashy style, then you'll want to get him a more extravagant watch. If he prefers simple accessories, then you'll want to accommodate that as well. Knowing what his style is will help you tremendously when picking out his gift, as you'll be able to narrow down the search. Once you know what his style preferences are, you can start looking. Go to a store that you think will have the kind of watch he will enjoy and start from there. You can even make a list of all the different stores around you that will potentially have the perfect watch. If you get really stuck, Ask an employee. They will be willing and happy to help you. All you have to do is tell them what you're looking for, and they will show you all of the corresponding options. That's an employee in a watch shop, by the way. This is a sure way to get him a watch that not only suits his style preferences, but also one that is of good quality. They will also help make sure you are getting him the right size. If you cannot find a watch in a store that fits his style, then you can look for one online. Simply search the criteria you have for the watch, and then a seemingly infinite amount of watches will appear within seconds. You will have many watches to choose from right at your fingertips. The only downside to shopping for a watch online is that you cannot see it in person. You will have to wait for it to arrive before you can be sure it is exactly what your boyfriend will want. Does he prefer sentimental or practical? Before buying your boyfriend a watch, you'll want to consider whether he is more sentimental or practical. These two different personality types will make a large difference with what possibilities there are for his watch. For instance, if he is sentimental, then you'll want to get him a watch that reflects something from your relationship. If he only enjoys practical gifts, however, then you'll want to be sure his watch is functional and timeless. With sentimental watches, your simplest option is to choose something from Etsy. Etsy shops allow for creativity and customization, which is exactly what you will be looking for. One of the most popular options is the Promise Watch, which engraves a loving message into the back of the watch for your boyfriend to always be reminded of your love for him. This watch has been sold nearly 300 times and has been rated a perfect 5 stars. Another option is to get your boyfriend a watch band that has an engraved message on it. An option for this is a leather watch band that allows for a custom message to be engraved into it. Make sure the watch band is compatible with the watch you have purchased, however, otherwise the band may not fit. The third option for a sentimental gift is getting a personalized photo watch. For this option, you'll be able to give your boyfriend a watch with a picture of you two in it together, so he can always feel as though he is with you. Many choose this option as they feel as though it will be the perfect option for their boyfriend. Ask his family and friends for suggestions. If you're really stuck on which watch to get your boyfriend, ask his family what kind of watch he would like. After all, what could be a better option than asking those who know him best, besides you, of course. In addition, asking his family for their help will get them involved in the gift and make the watch all the more special. With their involvement, your relationship with them will be strengthened, which will be evident to your boyfriend. He is sure to love anything you give him. However, if his family also picked it out, he may be even more attached to the gift. If your boyfriend's family do not have any ideas about which watch to get him, then reach out to his friends, especially if they have known each other a long time. His friends will likely know what style he has, and there is always a chance that he at one point mentioned to them what kind of watch he's looking for. No matter what happens, getting together with his friends will likely be fun and helpful to you. If you choose to get his family and friends involved, you can either ask them for help over the phone, or you can ask them to go shopping with you. If they choose to go shopping with you, this will give you at least one other pair of eyes that can help choose the best watch for your boyfriend. Just make sure they keep it a secret. You would hate for your surprise to be ruined, so tell them not to mention the watch to your boyfriend. Know his wardrobe. Knowing your boyfriend's wardrobe is very important before purchasing him a watch. You will want to be aware of what colors his closet contains, as this will make the final decision in which watch you pick. If he wears bright colors, then you will want to consider a simple watch that is sure to match anything. However, if he wears primarily subtle colors, then a watch with a bit of pop will not hurt. Your boyfriend's wardrobe will make a large difference regarding what watch you pick out for him. This is similar to knowing his style, but it is more specific to the exact kinds of clothes he wears. Something to keep in mind is that if he works in a formal setting and wears suits on the job, then he may wish for a watch that blends in rather than sticks out. Knowing what kinds of clothes he wears and the colors of the clothes can be very beneficial when deciding which watch to get. Is it bad luck to buy your boyfriend a watch? Giving someone a watch as a gift can represent generosity and love, as the individual took time to get a piece of jewelry that their partner would really appreciate, or at least this is what the giver assumes the gift means. The truth is, there are many superstitions surrounding giving someone a watch as a gift. Because of the superstitions that have been passed down for generations, many opt out of getting their significant other a watch, as they believe the bad luck will become evident within their relationship. When the Chinese symbols for to give and clock are put together, the word for attending a funeral is formulated. Because of this, a curse gets put on the recipient of the watch, and individuals become fearful of the gift. In Chinese culture, giving someone a clock of any form is considered offensive, particularly if the one who receives the gift is elderly. Those who are given a watch as a gift assume that the gift giver is telling them their time is running out, which can provoke feelings of sadness and anxiety. Another superstition revolving around gifting someone a watch is with the watchmaker themselves. Back when all watches were still crafted by hand, it was a common notion that watchmakers would leave behind a piece of their soul within the watch. When the watch was to stop ticking, the soul would then get released, disappear. The idea of a soul getting released into oblivion made many fearful, and is a reason why many assume gifting someone a watch is a cause of bad luck. As you can see, there are different types of superstitions revolving around why a watch should not be given as a gift. Before giving your boyfriend a watch, you'll want to make sure that he does not believe in these folk tales, as he may otherwise be offended by the gift and fearful of your intentions. Please like and subscribe on YouTube and explore further articles at exceptionaltiming.com.